The Gold Hoarder trade in the Sea of Thieves is your one-way ticket to the classic pirate experience. It's digging for treasure, raiding mysterious vaults, and then finding your pockets lined with gold as you sell your newly discovered loot. Whether you're brand new to the Sea of Thieves and beginning your journey to Pirate Legend, or you're in the throes of your distinction grind, this is my Gold Hoarder guide. Ahoy there, my name is Wiz and I'm the Sea of Thieves pirate, giving you the tips, guides and tools to have awesome adventures on the seas. In this video, I'll be going through the different voyage types, the emissary system, best practices to rank up your level, so give this video a thumbs up and hit subscribe whilst you're at it, and we can crack on with the adventure. To start with, what even is the Gold Hoarder trade and how do you find it? Head to any outpost or Port Merrick and find the Gold Hoarder tent. From here, you'll be able to speak to the Gold Hoarder representative where you can progress your promotions of the trade as well as access to cosmetic shop. The trade levels go from 0 to 100 and then from there you'll begin from 0 again as you rank up your distinctions. The Gold Hoarder trade can contribute to one of your 3 of level 50 to reach Pirate Legend. As you rank up, more and more voyage types that you can sail or dive to from your captain's desk on your ship will unlock. There are 3 types of voyages that are distinctly Gold Hoarder related. These are map quests, riddles, and vaults. Map voyages are your X marks the spot quests, whereby you're given a map in your quest wheel and then you have to sail to the island and dig up the treasure. If you choose to dive to an island, you'll appear in front of the island marked on your map. But if you choose to simply sail to one, you'll have to match the island in your quest wheel to the map on your ship. When you have found the X marks the spot place on your map, simply get out your shovel and dig. Your crew size will determine how many times your shovel has to dig, with larger crew sizes meaning it will take longer to dig up. Upon your first dig with your shovel, you might find skeletons appear around you. After a few slices with your cutlass or shots with your gun, they'll be defeated in no time and you can get back to your loot. Riddles, on the other hand, state which island you're meant to go to in that first line. Much like with map quests, when you dive to one of these voyages, the island you appear in front of when you resurface will match that first line. Each line of the riddle will state a location, followed by an action to complete when you've found that specific spot to be in. For example, you'll have to find perhaps a marking, an iconic landmark, or a tree, and when in the spot you think is right, you'll have to raise your lantern, play an instrument, or look at the riddle itself. You'll know you've done the right thing because the paper itself will glow green, there will be a quick musical tune played around you, and a beacon of light will signal. By unlocking each line of the riddle, more will appear until you find the final clue. This clue will state a landmark to find and how many paces you need to walk in the direction on your compass. Once you're at the designated place, hold your compass out in front of you by holding your action button. On controller, this is usually your right trigger, and on PC it's wherever you set your keybind to. By doing this, your pirate will begin to slowly walk and you can count the steps required in the riddle. As with map quests, when you have found the spot, take out your shovel and dig for your loot. There may be skeletons that appear as well, but this won't be every time. Whereas vault voyages are a little different. They can be unlocked from level 25 in your Gold Hoarder reputation. As a quick reminder, to access your levels, head to your pirate's log and then click on Gold Hoarder. When you choose and vote upon a vault voyage, you are given a golden wayfinder in your quest wheel. It looks similar to a regular compass, except instead of the needle pointing north, it will point in the direction needed to find various pieces of parchment. These pieces, once found, will create a map of an island with an X marks the spot on it, where you'll find the vault key inside a treasure chest. For each piece, you'll follow the direction of the wayfinder onto a variety of islands. You'll know you're in the right place because the needle will be spinning frantically in front of you as you hold it out. Grab your shovel and discover a bottle with a clue inside. Sometimes you might even be lucky and find the X on the first clue. After digging up the chest with your vault key inside, it will state which island you need to sail to access the vault. There are also different types of keys: stone, bronze, and gold. Depending on which level you are in the Gold Hoarder trade will determine what type of vault you'll be able to unlock. Stone keys are accessible between levels 25 and 35, bronze during levels 35 to 45, and gold when level 45 plus. The type of key will also give an indication to the amount of gold value you'll find within the vault. Gold keys offer the highest amount of captain's chests, for example. Once you're at the island required, find the vault door and put the key in the trigger and the vault door will open. Within the vault itself, you'll have around 3 minutes to empty the vault. I recommend picking up the chests and placing them just outside the vault door here. There will also be piles of gold to pick up, but I suggest you work on those last. There is also a secret puzzle that when unlocked will reveal a hidden chest worth up to 3,400 gold at a base level. To unlock this, find 3 medallions located around the vault. Upon discovering each one, place them in the altar to the centre of the room and press the button. These will reveal where each pillar's image needs to be, with the final one on the right hand side being a combination of all 3. When all 4 pillars are correct, the stone will roll away and revealed will be the chest of ancient tributes. The timer within the vault will be ticking down from the time the moment door opens to when it closes, but there are a few ways to see how much time you have left. The first being that the flames around the corner of the altar in the centre of the room will start to go out. When all 4 corners no longer have any flames on them, you'll know you'll have mere seconds to get out. Similarly, there will be a creaking of the door as it gets lower and lower down towards the ground. When you have about 10 seconds left, there will be an audible signal to get out of the door before it shuts. If you are left inside the vault, it will fill with water quickly and you will drown. Don't worry though, you still have access to your loot when you come back to your ship and find the loot just outside the door from where you left it. From here, you can carry your loot back to your ship and be on your way to your next adventure or to sell up. Beyond the classic Gold Hoarder voyages as I've mentioned, there are also additional quest types that bring in skills from other areas of the Sea of Thieves, such as world events. These voyage types are called raids. You can choose to represent the trade itself and sail or dive to complete that specific event. However, if you choose one of these voyages, you will only receive loot from that specific trade you are choosing to represent. If you see a world event in the sky, or decide to take on Sea Fortress when you're sailing along, you'll earn loot from across the variety of trades and not just Gold Hoarder. By taking part in these raid voyage types, you can earn exclusive loot and unlock accommodations that are from these specific events. Plus, there is even a chance to find high value Gold Hoarder items. If you aren't in the mood for a rigid voyage structure though, you can always pick up maps from the map board at any outpost. These maps are free to take and you can choose from a selection of islands available. I will say though, you aren't always guaranteed a Gold Hoarder item and they won't always be the most lucrative in value either. However, I enjoy picking up a few as I begin my sail and then weaving them into my session as I go. Similarly, you can find shipwrecks, barrels floating in the water, defeat captains on island which drop mini quests that could have loot to dig up. These extra activities can provide you with kingly treasures that go for much higher value at a base and emissary level. Speaking of which, let's focus on the selling aspect of Gold Hoarders. As it says in the title, well, they do love a bit of gold. To earn even more than just your standard base rate, you can purchase an emissary license at level 15. Once you've purchased your flag for each of the trades once, you are free to put up your flag whenever you would like. By representing the Gold Hoarder trade and ranking up your emissary to grade 5, you'll earn a tidy 2.5 bonus on whatever chests and trinkets you sell. If you own a captain ship, you can sell to the sovereigns and your emissary bonus will carry over. However, if you don't own a ship yet, that's fine. Simply sell your hard-earned loot to any Gold Hoarder at the outpost and watch your gold quickly rise up. If you are struggling to find the Gold Hoarder tent or building at Port Merrick, there are some handy signposts dotted around the outpost islands which signal which way to go. As you progress through your Gold Hoarder levels, more and more accommodations, titles and cosmetic items will become available to you. Before you know it, you'll be well on your way to your first distinction and those shiny new rings to show up your allegiance. If you found this Gold Hoarder guide helpful, hit that subscribe button for more tips, guides and educational content. Plus, drop a comment and tell me your favourite way to earn Gold Hoarder reputation in the Sea of Thieves. See you on the seas!